From self-destruct helmets to high-powered robots, here are 10 incredible inventions that are banned in some countries. Number 10. The self-destruct helmet. In the world of combat, every second counts. For soldiers and first responders, having the ability to protect themselves while also ensuring mission success is crucial. That's where the self-destruct helmet comes in. This innovative headgear is designed to automatically detonate when it comes into contact with an explosive substance. Upon impact with a bomb or other detonation source, the helmet activates its self-destructive mechanism, neutralizing the threat and protecting the wearer. But what makes this helmet truly remarkable is its advanced technology. Equipped with sensors and a built-in explosive charge, the helmet can detect and neutralize threats in a matter of milliseconds. The charge is precisely calibrated to ensure that only the helmet is affected, minimizing collateral damage and ensuring the safety of those around the user. Despite its life-saving capabilities, the self-destruct helmet remains relatively unknown outside of military circles. Due to its sensitive nature, many countries impose strict regulations on its development and use. The United States, for example, has classified much of the research and development surrounding the helmet, making it inaccessible to the general public. However, some sources suggest that the US Army has been testing a new type of self-destruct helmet developed by a company called Pinnacle Armor. Little is known about the specifics of this helmet, but it is believed to utilize similar technology to the previously classified models. One of the most interesting aspects of the Pinnacle Armor helmet is its potential to revolutionize the way soldiers operate in combat. If widely adopted, the technology could give soldiers a greater sense of security, allowing them to take on more dangerous missions with confidence. 9. Robotic lawnmowers. Robotic lawnmowers are becoming increasingly popular among homeowners looking to automate their lawn maintenance routines. These autonomous mowers navigate and cut grass efficiently without requiring human intervention. However, these advanced machines have sparked controversy in some countries, where they have been banned due to concerns over their functionality and safety. One of the main reasons for the ban on robotic lawnmowers is the potential danger they pose to pedestrians and animals. As these mowers navigate driveways and gardens autonomously, there is always the risk of collision with unsuspecting pedestrians or pets. Additionally, some robotic lawnmowers are equipped with sharp blades that can cause serious injury if they come into contact with a person or animal. Authorities in certain countries have expressed concerns over the lack of regulations and safety standards for robotic lawnmowers, leading to outright bans on their use within city limits. For example, in Germany, several cities have banned the use of robotic lawnmowers due to noise and safety concerns. Similarly, in Norway, the use of unmanned mowers has been prohibited in residential areas, as they are seen as a potential hazard to pedestrians. It is possible that these bans will be lifted in the future, as manufacturers continue to improve the safety and reliability of robotic lawnmowers. However, until such time as regulations are put in place to address the potential dangers of these machines, it's likely that they will remain banned in many countries around the world. Number 8. Self-driving cars are becoming a common sight on our roads today. However, some countries have banned them because they are too futuristic for their current infrastructure. These bans have raised questions about the safety and efficiency of autonomous vehicles. Self-driven cars rely on a complex system of sensors and algorithms to navigate roads and make decisions in real time. While these systems are designed to be fail-safe, there is always a risk that something could go wrong and cause an accident. Some countries have expressed concerns over the liability issues involved in self-driving car accidents. Determining fault in an accident involving an autonomous vehicle can be difficult, especially when multiple parties are involved. Additionally, there are concerns about the potential for hacking and cyber attacks on self-driving cars. If a hacker were to gain control of a vehicle, they could potentially cause harm to the occupants or other people on the road. These concerns have led some countries to impose restrictions on the testing and use of self-driving cars. For example, in Germany, the government has banned fully autonomous driving on public roads. Similarly, in Japan, the use of self-driving cars is restricted to enclosed areas such as private roads and parking lots. Despite these bans, the development of self-driving car technology continues. As the technology matures and safety concerns are addressed, it is possible that these bans will eventually be lifted. 7. Solar-powered planes. Solar-powered planes represent a promising solution to the global demand for sustainable and eco-friendly transportation. These aircraft harnesses the power of the sun to generate electricity, which is then used to power electric motors that drive the propellers. The concept behind solar-powered planes is not new. In fact, the first successful solar-powered flight was made in 1980. However, recent advancements in technology have led to the development of more efficient and longer-range solar aircraft. One of the most notable examples is the Solar Impulse 2, which completed a record-breaking flight around the world in 2016. Despite the potential benefits of solar-powered planes, some countries have expressed concerns over their safety and feasibility. One of the main challenges associated with solar aircraft is their limited range. While recent advancements have increased the range of solar-powered planes, they still cannot travel as far or as fast as conventional aircraft. This limitation can make it difficult to operate these planes on a commercial scale. Another concern is the potential environmental impact of solar aircraft manufacturing. The materials used to construct solar panels and batteries can be harmful to the environment if not disposed of properly. Despite these challenges, the development of solar-powered planes continues. With further advancements in technology, it is possible that these aircraft will become a more viable and sustainable option for transportation. However, until these concerns are addressed, some countries may continue to impose restrictions on their use. Number 6. Smart doorbells. Smart doorbells have become increasingly popular in recent years, offering homeowners increased security and convenience through features like remote monitoring and two-way audio. However, some countries have banned the use of smart doorbells due to concerns over privacy and data security. One of the main concerns surrounding smart doorbells is the potential for hacking and unauthorized access. These devices are connected to the internet, which makes them vulnerable to cyber attacks. If a hacker were to gain access to a smart doorbell, they could potentially spy on homeowners or even manipulate the device to harm them. Another concern is the potential for data breaches. Many smart doorbells collect personal information such as facial recognition data and voice recordings. If these devices are not properly secured, this information could be accessed by unauthorized parties. Several countries have expressed concerns over the potential risks of smart doorbells and have subsequently banned their use. In one notable case, the state of California passed a law banning the use of facial recognition technology in smart doorbells, citing concerns over privacy and civil rights. Similarly, in the European Union, regulations are being considered that would require companies to obtain explicit consent from users before collecting their data through smart doorbells. Despite these bans, the popularity of smart doorbells continues to grow. As technology advances and security measures are strengthened, it is possible that these bans will eventually be lifted. The Tesla Model 3. The Tesla Model 3 is a sleek and stylish, all-electric sedan that has gained popularity among car enthusiasts and environmentally conscious consumers alike. However, the advanced technology and unconventional design of the vehicle have also sparked controversy and even bans in some countries. One of the main reasons for the ban on the Tesla Model 3 in certain countries is the vehicle's autonomous driving capabilities. While the level of autonomy in the Model 3 is still limited, some countries have expressed concerns over the potential risks and complications associated with self-driving cars. These concerns have led to restrictions on the testing and use of autonomous vehicles in some parts of the world. For example, in Norway, the government has banned the use of self-driving cars on public roads, citing safety concerns. Similarly, in Germany, regulations are in place that limit the speed and operating hours of autonomous vehicles. Another reason for the ban on the Tesla Model 3 is the vehicle's advanced technology. The electric motor and battery-powered system that powers the Model 3 are relatively new, and some countries have expressed concerns over the vehicle's reliability and safety. Additionally, the charging infrastructure for electric vehicles is still not widely available in many parts of the world, which can make it challenging to own and operate an electric vehicle like the Model 3. Despite these bans, the popularity of the Tesla Model 3 continues to grow. With advancements in technology and increasing demand for electric vehicles, it is possible that these bans will eventually be lifted. For Mobileye is an Israeli cybombs company that develops advanced driver assistance systems and autonomous vehicle technology. Despite its impressive technology and potential to revolutionize the automotive industry, Mobileye remains largely unknown outside of the defense and technology sectors. This relative obscurity is partly due to the secretive nature of the company's work, as well as the fact that much of its technology is classified or proprietary. Founded in 2001, Mobileye is headquartered in Jerusalem, Israel, and is a subsidiary of Intel's autonomous driving unit. Its technology has been integrated into a variety of advanced driver assistance systems, including collision avoidance, lane departure warning, and emergency braking. In recent years, Mobileye has also developed autonomous vehicle technology that has the potential to revolutionize the automotive industry. Despite the promise of this technology, Mobileye remains largely unknown outside of the defense and technology industries. One reason for this obscurity is the highly classified nature of the company's work. As a cyberarms company, Mobileye develops cutting-edge technology that can be used for both civilian and military applications. Much of its technology is therefore subject to strict export controls and national security regulations, which limit the amount of information that can be shared publicly. Another reason for the lack of public awareness is the relatively small size of the company. With only a few hundred employees, Mobileye is dwarfed by some of its competitors in the automotive and technology sectors. This lack of name recognition may be changing as Mobileye continues to develop innovative and game-changing technology. 3. Tesla Autopilot. Tesla Autopilot is a collection of advanced driver assistance systems that are designed to make driving a Tesla vehicle more convenient and safer. The system uses a combination of cameras, sensors, and software to provide features such as automatic emergency braking, lane keeping, and adaptive cruise control. However, despite the potential benefits of this technology, Tesla Autopilot has faced significant scrutiny and even bans in some countries. One of the main reasons for the controversy surrounding Tesla Autopilot is the perception that the system is too advanced for current infrastructure and regulations. As the technology continues to improve, there are concerns that drivers may become overly reliant on the system, leading to accidents and other complications. Another concern is the potential for hacking and cyber attacks on Tesla vehicles. If a hacker were to gain access to the autopilot system, they could potentially manipulate the vehicle's controls, putting the driver and other road users at risk. As a result, some countries have imposed restrictions on the use of Tesla Autopilot. In Norway, for example, the government has banned the use of autopilot in tunnels, citing safety concerns. Similarly, in Germany, regulations are in place that limit the speed at which autopilot can be used on public roads. Despite these bans, Tesla continues to invest heavily in autopilot technology. The company has stated that it is committed to developing a fully autonomous vehicle that can navigate city streets without human intervention. Whether or not Tesla will be able to overcome the regulatory and safety concerns surrounding autopilot remains to be seen. 2. Air-launched hypersonic weapons. Air-launched hypersonic weapons are a relatively new and controversial development in military technology. As the name suggests, these weapons are launched from aircraft and are capable of traveling at hypersonic speeds, which are typically defined as speeds greater than Mach 5 or 5 times the speed of sound. Despite their potential military applications, air-launched hypersonic weapons have faced significant opposition and bans in some countries due to their perceived threat to international security and stability. One of the main concerns surrounding these weapons is their speed and maneuverability, which make them difficult to track and intercept. Additionally, their low-altitude flight paths can make them more difficult to detect using traditional radar systems. These characteristics raise concerns about the potential for miscalculation or accidental launch, which could lead to a rapid escalation of tensions during a conflict. As a result, some countries have called for a ban on the development and deployment of air-launched hypersonic weapons. Critics argue that such a ban would help to reduce the risk of nuclear war and promote greater stability between nations. However, proponents of the technology argue that it is necessary for national defense, and that a ban would give other countries with similar ambitions an unfair advantage. The debate over the future of air-launched hypersonic weapons remains ongoing with no clear consensus in sight. 1. The Buran. The Buran was a Soviet space shuttle program that was designed to be reusable and capable of carrying a wide range of payloads into orbit. Developed in the 1980s, the Buran was a response to the American space program and was intended to demonstrate Soviet technological superiority. Despite its advanced capabilities, the Buran was never used operationally, and the program was eventually cancelled following the collapse of the Soviet Union. The Buran's design was highly advanced for its time and featured a number of innovative technologies. It was designed to be reusable, meaning that the spacecraft could be recovered and used for multiple missions. This was a significant departure from previous Soviet spacecraft, which were expendable and would be destroyed upon re-entry into the atmosphere. The Buran was also designed to carry a variety of payloads, including scientific experiments, satellites, and even space station modules. It was also equipped with a cargo bay that could be used to deliver large objects to orbit. Despite its advanced technology, The Buran was never used operationally. The program was cancelled in 1993 following the dissolution of the Soviet Union and the subsequent lack of funding. This was a major disappointment for the Soviet space program, which had been a source of national pride and prestige for many years. Thanks for watching. Would you use any of the banned inventions we covered? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one.